Indianapolis. Over the last year, there has been a greater appreciation for so many of life's routine pleasures, particularly communal experiences. Dinner with friends, a night at the movies, a day at the ballpark, holidays with family. For Cameron Krutwig, and so many other college basketball players, it was for an elemental joy that they have treasured more than ever. The bounce of a ball on hardwood and the sweat equity built only through competition. Krutwig had already been a member of an NCAA men's basketball tournament darling as a freshman center, riding with his Loyola University Chicago teammates to the Final Four in 2018, capturing hearts with their spirit and the presence of their irrepressible team chaplain, Sister Jean Dolores Schmidt. It was, especially for a university like Loyola, which sits on the banks of Lake Michigan and in the shadow of nearby Northwestern, supposed to be the trip of a lifetime. Now, in a season played in a pandemic, the Ramblers, with Krutwig leading the way, are attempting to reprise that run. Loyola Chicago, the No. 8 seed, made it halfway to the Final Four on Sunday by knocking out No. 1 seeded Illinois with a 71-58 victory that was every bit as convincing as the score might suggest. If the Ramblers' eyes are no longer wide open, they are also intent on savoring the steps along the way. So after they celebrated the victory, with a senior, Lucas Williamson, doing a jig surrounded by his teammates, and they were headed up the tunnel to the locker room, they were called back to the court by Coach Porter Moser. He wanted them to soak in the moment, particularly since this season they had not played in front of fans, who are being allowed in a limited capacity here, until Friday's first-round win over Georgia Tech. The players bounced back onto the court and packed tight behind Moser and Krutwig while they donned headsets for television interviews, and they waved and acknowledged the several hundred Loyola Chicago fans, many of them with maroon and gold scarves, in the upper reaches of the arena. It was more than the moment that was making a memory. This year has been a roller coaster, from canceling games to no fans to not even knowing if we're going to have a season, Krutwig said in comparing the experiences. Last May, it was pretty dark, pretty bleak. We didn't know if we were going to have a season or anything. He continued, that Final Four run and everything will hold a special place in my heart, obviously, but this one feels specialer and sweeter in the moment because I'm here, because I'm in the present right now. Since teams began arriving more than a week ago in Indianapolis, the hub for the entire tournament this year, players have been tested for the coronavirus daily and largely confined to their hotels, each team alone on its own floor.